Hello and welcome to another episode of the English 2.0 podcast. My name is Al. Thank you so much for watching today. This is episode number 33 of the English 2.0 podcast. All right, so thank you for watching. This will probably be the last episode of the year. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for a great year to 2015, and I wish you all the best and all the luck and all the everything for 2016, and I hope you keep watching and listening to the English 2.0 podcast as we move forward into the new year. All right, so on today's episode, I want to talk about a very common topic that is raised among my students. It's kind of a common frustration that people have, and that is regarding English speaking opportunities. Okay, so I hear every day from my students here in Japan, online, on Twitter, emails to me from students, there are no opportunities to speak English where I'm from or where I am. And I hear this almost every day. So I wanted to talk about this, and I wanted to share my thoughts about it with a quick story. Okay, so now, as you know, the name of this episode is called The Green Pigeon. All right, so I'm going to tell you a quick story of the green pigeon and how it relates to English speaking opportunities. Stay with us, okay? So the green pigeon is a very rare type of bird that can be found in Japan and some other countries, but I want to talk about the species or the type that lives here in Japan, right? So it's a very rare bird. It's not common at all. It's very hard to find. And this bird, I think, lives in the forest. So it's a kind of wood type bird or forest type bird, and it doesn't come out. So you have to go into the forest in order for you to find it and see it. So among the bird watching community, the bird watcher hobbyists, we'll say, they really want to find and see this bird because it's so rare. Now, this bird comes out in the summertime, actually out of the forest, and it comes to the ocean, to the seaside, to drink the seawater. All right, so it's a very interesting thing for people who are really interested in birds. Why would a bird who lives in the forest come and drink the seawater? Well, we're not going to get into the reasons behind that, but they do. And they do that in the summer months between, I think, July and September. So during those 3 months, if you want to see the green pigeon, you can go to the seaside and see them drink the seawater. And there are very specific locations where they're famous for doing that. All right, so how does this relate to English speaking opportunities? All right, well, one of my business students is a bird watcher. That's one of his hobbies. He enjoys watching birds. He enjoys finding rare species. And so he told me about this story. And he said that, with his group of bird watching friends, they set up a website or an email address to be contacted for more information about this. And you can guess, they got lots of emails and lots of contact, lots of texts from people around the world that were, other bird watching fans and hobbyists who were really interested in seeing this very rare bird. And so they got lots of people emailing them and asking for information about this. And of course, people wanted to come and see the bird. So, hey, people came from other countries. The US, he mentioned, UK. All right, so people came, and hey, of course, they want to meet up with other people with the same hobby. And so he was able to meet people from those countries, and of course, discuss and share their passion about this hobby, and then go and see the green pigeon. So what this means is he created this opportunity, this wonderful, beautiful opportunity to practice English. Now, it wasn't for the purpose of practicing English, but this is a result of him taking action first. We talk about that a lot, being proactive. Okay, so he took a step and something he was really passionate about in the bird watching. He created a website or an email address that people could contact him and his group, and people did, because they also wanted to see a rare bird, the green pigeon, that they were also very passionate about. Okay, so create your own opportunities. Now, how can you do this? Okay, so I have another episode where we go in more depth about this, but you can check out, I think it's episode number 6, way back. You can still find that on alsensei.com, episode 6 of the English 2.0 podcast. And I mentioned 5 ways to create opportunities. Now, just very quickly, let's talk about one of them. All right, so here's one that I didn't talk about on that episode, and you can do very, very easily, pretty much wherever you are. Okay, so go to the website meetup.com, meetup.com. Okay, so that site is like a big directory of groups that meet up. They get together in where, certain areas, probably every big city in the world. Okay, so just do a search in your city, your town, and see what groups are meeting there. You'll just type in your city and it'll give you a list of the groups that are meeting. Okay, now you just look for a group that is interesting to you, that shares the same hobby as you. It doesn't have to be English, it could be English, but that's up to you. Now, if you don't find a group that looks interesting to you, here's where you need to take action. You can start your own meetup group. Okay, now a lot of people use this website, so people will probably find you. Okay, you have to start your own group if you can't find something that you want. All right, so that's my just very quick action step for today to help you create your own opportunity. This is how we can learn from the story of the green pigeon. So, my student did it, you can do it too. It's not that hard, you just have to have the right mindset, a little bit of courage, and you can create your own speaking opportunities for English practice. So go out and do it. All right, in today's quick tip, I wanted to recommend a website that can help you with your English pronunciation. So go to alsensei.com/free, and that'll take you to a site called Rocket Languages. Now, inside of that, you'll get access to a free trial course that'll help test and give you feedback on your pronunciation. Okay, so go ahead and go to that link, and you'll need to click on the free trial as a guest, and then once you are inside of that, you want to click on Take a Tour. So just click forward a couple of times, then it'll take you to the main trial course. Once you get to the first lesson, you'll be able to listen to the native speaker pronounce the phrase, and then you record yourself. Now you'll have to make sure that your microphone is properly connected, but once you have that set, you'll be able to try that and get feedback on your pronunciation. So again, that is today's quick tip. Go to alsensei.com/free, and I think you'll really enjoy that. All right, I hope you enjoyed that quick tip, and thank you so much for watching this episode of the English 2.0 podcast. If you have a question you'd like to ask, please send it to me, al@alsensei.com. Please follow me on Twitter @alsensei, and also now on Periscope @alsensei. We do live English lessons almost every day, so check it out and don't miss out on that. All right, thanks a lot, guys. I will see you on the next episode of the English 2.0 podcast. Happy New Year, and I look forward to seeing you in 2016. All right, in today's quick tip, echo. All right, now it wasn't for the purpose of practicing English, but cut this guy out of the picture. All right, is he covered up? Boo, now he's on. Oh, now he's covered up. Oh, now he's on. Oh, now he's covered up. I have to redo that.